Anyway, guys, ready for the Battle of the Ages? Belgium versus Portugal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Any prognostics?
I don't know the level of Portugal, but they have a
Aren't you confident in your skills?
maybe not me, but like we have some yes.
Yeah, this is not melee yet. This will be melee when people are ready to play.
So who's in teams?
Alright, the current lineup. I don't know if anybody else will join last minute, but representing Belgium, we have Ananas, we have Backmoney, Ellie, SSF2, RR, and we have Alexander, but Alexander I think it's not playing, just commentating.
Yeah.
We have Brambles, we have Guacamole, and we have Malone. Jelly, I'm not sure if he'll play. I'm just gonna ask him on chat real quick if Jelly will be playing. And finally, the Portuguese lineup is Apollo, ASB, Boga, Coffee Sauros, Luigi WC, Rorix as the team captain, and Source. We might have Diospiro or Madalena play, but I'm not entirely sure if they will play. And as the team captain for Belgium, it will be our dear friend Francois, our dear friend Backmoney. So Jelly just joined the Belgium crew. Alexander, do you want Mod to help me moderate shit in case anything goes wrong?
Sure thing, man.
Alright, I can take all the help I can get. There we go, Alexander. Let's roll you up. You are a commentator and you are a bot. Okay, so that's the lineup we have for our players. It's scheduled that the match will start around 8:30 Belgium time, so that would be 7:30 Portuguese time. And yeah, we will see some good melee, probably lagging. Due to the distance, but nonetheless it should be fun.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if the lag is gonna affect anyone's play, but yeah, because usually people do play net play only with people nearby, so it's not like you're used to it, but maybe some people are.
Yeah, I could see that as an advantage for the Portuguese crew because
actually
they live in net play.
Sorry, scrap that. I think Ailey's gonna wreck everyone because the dude used to train on an LCD screen. No fucking kidding. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. I am aware
and he was
of the
a
legend.
beast. He became a beast with an LCD screen. It blows my mind.
Yeah, the way humans can adapt to the most dire circumstances, it's always amazing.
Yeah, man.
People
are always talking about cacti, but humans, yo, that's that.
That's the real shit. Anyway, I would have to ask Stream if the sound is coming out right, because sound is very hard to get. But since I see no complaints, I assume everything is fine. Oh, it's dope. Thanks, Boga, for your valuable feedback. So, since you two are Belgians, Alexander and Ananas, what do you think the lineup would be?
Oh. Who's gonna start?
Yes.
Or what? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I haven't been to a tourney in a while, you know. So I don't have net play right now, so I haven't played since the beginning of the lockdown.
Yeah.
So I'm not really aware of current skill levels, except for, well, obviously Ailey, who's at the top. Uh, and then I guess Guacamolio second.
Yeah, he's going
Yeah.
to do well, I think.
Depends. I believe that in the Portuguese side, spoken publicly, because we do have on the Discord two channels, one private for Belgium, another one for Portuguese, where they are discussing their strategies. So I cannot say what I know about that. I have to be impartial about this. But I know for a fact that from the Portuguese side, probably ASB will play due to time constraints. But maybe Rorix, as their captain, may have a surprise for us.
Who knows? Who knows? I'm really curious to see because I've never seen any of the Portuguese guys playing, so
Yep.
I'm excited to see what this battle is gonna give.
Yeah, it should be fun. I know that in the Portuguese side, sadly, their star player Raiden couldn't make it.
Bummer.
But we do have the second top player, the Rorix, who, by the way, for the Belgian people who don't know who is this amazing legend, he's a Marth main and is also the community leader for the Portuguese Melee. So, kinda like you, Alexander, from some time ago.
Alright.
And for the Portuguese people, Alexander is basically the father of Melee in Belgium. So, could you tell us about that story, Alexander?
Well, basically in like 2006, I got into Melee, but just with friends. And then I looked around on the internet to see if there were any other Belgians who played. And all I found was this...
oh yeah, the Smash
the Smash Boards post, by Dutch people who were like, yeah, where are the Belgians at? And so I just kind of gave up on it because, well, yes, learning special tech on my own wasn't really my thing. So I stuck to StarCraft Brood War for another 10 years or something. And then, years later, I found out that you could play Melee Online, which was a pretty new thing at the time. You didn't even have Anter's Ladder. It was still on an IRC channel. And I used the old Mayflash, which had like this bad engineering, which caused it to have some built-in lag. So it was a pretty horrifying experience.
Oh, we have joined in our commentary. We do have Rorix. Welcome, Rorix.
Oh, hey,
Rorix. I joined because I heard Alexander say he played StarCraft Brood War. I think that's really cool, man.
You're also a StarCraft Brood War player?
I didn't play Brood War. I only found out about StarCraft when StarCraft 3 was coming out. I mean, I knew StarCraft existed, but I'd only seen it at like on like store shelves.
Yeah.
So like I've never played this game. But StarCraft 2 came out. I've played Brood War since because the remastered came out, and I decided I'd play it. But
awesome, dude. We should play sometime. I also play remastered now. I mean, I'm trash at that game, to be honest, because it's so freaking hard, you know.
But yeah, that was my start in like 1v1 competitive games was StarCraft 2. Nice. I went from StarCraft 2 to Melee.
Oh, sick. Well, yeah, I kind of stuck to StarCraft 1 for a while longer, but then it kind of died out because, well, yeah, most people switched over to SC2 or moved on.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it was Melee from like 2013 on for me. I kind of like got back into it thanks to the documentary as well. So I guess I'm actually a documentary kid.
Yeah, I mean, most of us probably are documentary kids.
Well, I already knew about the scene before that, though. So go ahead.
I like started playing more seriously in like 2015, but I found out about the scene at EVO 2013 because like I watched EVO 2012 and then I was like, oh, I want to watch EVO again because I really like Marvel. And then I tuned in and Melee is on, so I was like, oh shit, this game's
It's so
And
mind blowing the first time you see it. It's
yeah, I
what
was
the
like,
fuck?
I thought that was just a party game I played with my friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quoting Mango, Ballet is sick.
Yeah, and it was insane. I actually rooted for Wobbles that whole tournament because I was
Oh,
like,
nice.
that's crazy. This guy, because like I don't know anyone, and I don't know like
Yeah.
what's lame and what's not. I just like tune in, and I'm like, man, everyone just wants Mango to win. That's insane. What about this guy seems like so chill. Why can't? But yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I get.
Rorix, could you please share how did the Portuguese ballet scene started?
yeah, that's very simple actually. So, you guys remember when Smash 4 for the DS came out as a demo? Were any of you around for that? Because like when that happened, yeah, like essentially they released like a 5 character demo, and a little cafe in Lisbon hosted a tournament for that. And at the time, I had practiced melee tech skill, but not played with anyone. So I knew how to wave dash and yellow cancel. That's
Yeah.
it. So I go to that tournament, but I bring my GameCube controller just in case there's someone there that plays. And I mean, I didn't even care much about the Smash 4 controller. I met a guy who goes by Pudding, and that's pretty much how we started the melee scene. In like
Nice.
2015, we made like a Skype chat, and that was Portuguese melee. Was a Skype chat that played NetPlay.
Oh, just one note, Raiden Chu is watching.
Yeah.
Sadly, he won't be participating, but it would be nice to see the best of Portugal kicking
Yeah,
ass.
he's not going to participate because like Raiden's connection to most of Europe is very bad, and it's like really frustrating from his position because like if you're playing and it's like your wins don't count, but then losses count anyway. It's like it's like you just don't want to play, and I'm like I understand. It's just annoying to play with a lot of lag, and he has lag against most people.
Yeah, I get that. It's very frustrating.
Yeah, even in good days that I played him, I could say that it was not very pleasant for me. I would learn, but I
Yeah,
would learn my place.
yeah. It's like there's like some people in France that he can play, and some people in the UK, and that's the furthest away he can go. For me, like even I think I have really good internet, and I'm in Lisbon, and sometimes I'll just get like a French guy with 90 ping, and I'm like, this shouldn't be possible, man. Like you shouldn't have 90 ping to me. Like I don't know like what internet they're on, or what sort of jumps my connection's making to get to them. But 90 ping to France should not be possible. So we'll see. I haven't played many people from Belgium aside from, I mean, technically Scrub Daddy, but he has really good internet as well, so that's usually fine.
Yeah, great fiber. That's how I can handle all this. Expensive though. But yeah, would be nice that more players play each other. This is a good opportunity to have some intersection between the Portuguese community and the Belgian community, because I know both communities and they're both, for a lack of a better expression, chill as fuck.
Yeah. Also, both small, very small. I mean,
Yeah.
Portugal, very, very small.
We're still pretty grassroots, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah, we used
Actually,
to have
how
some
is
locals,
I
but
know Belgium is like it's like relatively small, but like are most of your players like concentrated in like one or two cities only? Because I know you can get around fairly quickly.
Most people live in Brussels, I would say, and then you have like a spread over the country. There's not really another city which stands out,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, it's kind of so like I was in Austria for 1 year, and it feels similar to that. Like, so most of their like 90% of the player base is in Vienna, and then there's some players here and there around the country. But like, even if they have a small amount of players, like I think in the European country, if you have like 30 players, that's pretty good. Like 30 active players is really good. But if you have 90% of your player base in one city, making locals happen so much faster.
Yeah, definitely.
You're guaranteed to have good attendance immediately.
Yeah, and just it also takes a special kind of dedication to be able to. Well, it's easier with net play now, but
Mhm.
when you only have yourself to play with, okay, that
Yeah.
came out wrong. Uh, when you can only lab and you can only lab
Yeah.
and tech practice so much
Main-
before it gets
Maintaining the
boring.
passion is really annoying. Is really hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we were just like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 players in a Skype chat, and I was, yeah. You just only play against like these guys. Also, it makes it like when you first travel to a tournament outside, and it's like I'm playing against Sheik for the first time.
Hmm.
Sheik isn't a very uncommon character, but it was still like you had to travel out of the country to play one for the first time.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. We had the same for a long time with, I would say, Peach, Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those more
Yeah.
floaty
We
type
still don't.
characters.
Yeah, we still don't have an ice climber, so that's
Yeah, we don't really have an ice climbers either.
yeah.
We had one for a while, like a guy who like switched between Ganon and ice climbers.
Oh, onion soup.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's rough, man. Small scenes like in matchup experience, rough.
Yeah.
Right.
Also to I mean, just organize tournaments. It takes a lot of work. There's not that many people who can help out because most people want to play. That's also tricky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like I want to be a player, but I have to become a TO so that I can be a player.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
That's basically how I started out.
Yeah. I'm a TO because I want to play the game. Like
Yeah.
if I'm not TOing, there's like a lot less people that are willing to put in the time.
Yeah. But
and
I'm like okay at like organizing a tournament beforehand and like creating the identity and the visuals and stuff for it, and like sort of being the spiritual father, but actually running a tournament, man, I get way too stressed out for that shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's
a couple times I did it, man, at the end of the day I was dead.
Yeah, I see. I feel like I'm pretty good at running the tournament when I'm at the event, but doing all the work before it, for me, that's the hardest part. Yeah, like the first tournament we ever, like offline tournament we had was like in September 2015, and we got 20 entrants. I ran the tournament. I was TOing, playing, running the stream, and I won the tournament. So I did everything. I did all the things you can do in one tournament. I did them all. That was like my team was.
Did you DQ yourself though?
No, I didn't. I didn't get the DQ myself.
Damn.
It was insane. To be fair, on one because Pudding didn't play, but it was crazy that like I was at that time I was like, yeah, this really is a one-man job. Like you have to do everything to get like Melee to work in a small scene.
Definitely.
All right, I will have to interrupt the stream for a few seconds. Some technical difficulties have risen. Meanwhile, I believe ASB will be your first pick.
Yeah, ASB is our first.
All right, he's ready to start. We can wait on the Belgium first pick, and we can, I guess, start.
Yep, that sounds good. I'm gonna drop out and just like focus on talking to my players. So good luck to
All
Belgium.
Right. Thanks.
All right.
Yeah,
good luck to everybody. I'll be right back. There will be a minor interruption. Stick around.